What's up, back holders? Market was up today. We have, I don't know, maybe a lot of activity. I don't even remember, man. We're just going to wing it. And awesome surprise for the public account. So if you haven't checked that out, or you normally don't check that out, might be a good day to check it out. So looks like we put money in the charity on Friday, which is always makes me feel good. Abbott. It's like we bought some. Must have been on a swing trade. My luck, or my best guess there. And that's a fact. So let's get her in the spreadsheet here. All right. So we can take the flag off, right? We are officially on here. Get the alert going. Let's start getting in the spring of things here. There's not much room on the RSI. It could spike quite quickly. That's okay with me. Cardinal Health. Well, we had more activity than I thought. That's always the case. I'm used to it. So it just doesn't faze me these days. We got a dividend, Sherwin-Williams. I don't even think we own that anymore. Dividend from Unilever. That is one of the spinoffs, which is nice. BUD, we got the dividend there. And Leggett and Platt got filled on a buy order. I believe that is a swing as well. We've been in this thing a really bad way. But in for a penny, in for a pound. We're consistent. It's a great business. It's just not doing that hot. So I'm not concerned. Everything's cool. We're just doing the thing, and we're going to collect one hellacious dividend now that we've got another tranche. All right, and now we get into what happened this morning after I got out of the shower. Not that part, the stock part. But we start selling some flips here. So VLY, I'm going to have to start a new sheet. I've done this thousands of times. That's why I'm so confident with it. The 10,000 hour thing, man. I'm confident because I do it on the daily. So stay in there long enough to get there. Most people quit before they can see it. But a little flip here, which is beautiful because you can see it did do nothing but go down after that. Miss out on the dividend, but we just follow the strategy. Do not overthink things. MDU filled at the open. That was the spinoff. Same for, Realty Income, which was the income play. I was actually able to sell a double lot here of Murphy. I believe that was on a flip. Yep, there she is. I don't know if we'll get to the charity today. I don't know. It's close. It wasn't a huge day. I know that. But we did a little something. We got on the board. Yeah, we still got a long ways to go, I think. There's no sense just doing a bunch of transactions, right? So when I put into the charity, it's at least a decent amount. All right, we actually did a bunch of buying today too while the market was down. We finished up, but intraday, the beginning of the morning was all down, and looks like I could have just stayed out of this one. But remember, we had just sold this one, and yeah, we had just sold this one for a triple lot. So now I'm only in for a single lot and at a lower cost basis than what I was down here, right? Because now the open was here. And I have two more buys, right? See, so this can go down for a very long time, and I can still take some profits along the way. And that's why I'm trying to show you folks that the market does not have to go up to make money. You can actually crush it more when the market goes against you. The whole key is position sizing. If you go too big, you can't because you run out of money. And profits here, nice little flip, hanging on to it until the morning. It's just too many orders to do all the time. I got a job, trying to give them at least a little bit of my attention span. $54. PFS. Buy order looks like this is a multiple lot here. I'll catch up to it here in just a second. This is strike 3. So this is going to turn into a swing trade. It's pretty cool. It keeps me out of trouble. All right. So we'll have to move that one here in the account if we recall. WNC actually ended up being a add-in, which worked out very nice. You can see it went up the entire rest of the day. And this is a triple lot as well. So I'll have to go through there and get that done. I will forget. That's how this works. But we have a very nice cost basis on this for a triple lot. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm working on spreadsheets all day. Not done with it. Soon I will be full-time trader, investor, philanthropist. Look at how this has went crazy. Look at the after hours on this sucker. We're way in profits. Oh yeah, very nice. This was a strange one too because at the open this morning, we actually sold this for profits and then bought back in. So this was a sell today. And then obviously, as you can see from the candle, we are in profits. Going overnight. See what happens. We've got a big week ahead of us with the Fed and the CPI. So whatever it is, but the ECB is pushing us one way. WBS went through for us. This is another buy. Was a double lot, so this is number 2, second bullet, and just building a position, nothing crazy. You can see the same pin bar formed. So does it mean anything? I don't know, but looking like it might be something. Docs. Beautiful day. We just saw this on the other account. This is actually triple lot here. And let's see how we're holding. We're in profits, yeah. This thing would sell right away. We're going to hold it overnight. And because that's the system. For, if I was back to full time, I'd have sold it already. Or put the sell order in now. But since I'm not, I got a system. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll put all the sell orders in before I get in the shower, as before the 7 a.m. And then stuff just starts selling off. That's simple. Nice pin bar here as well. I don't think we have any of this. Yeah. We had just sold this thing not too long ago for a full lot, so we're back, repeat business, and we're pulling all this cash flow off of these same stocks over and over and over again, and while they're continually going down. So I just hope that really sinks into you. And then I did sell a swing. I got chicken. I was a chicken. But I don't think this one was that bad. And if it is, I really don't even care. I sold it higher than this. It was actually right at the top. But it was, RSI was like 68, something like that. And you can see, I wanted to talk about this for a little bit too, because you can see we had an entry. It went down, but not enough to trigger a second entry. Had we had a second entry here, then the cost basis would have been down here in the middle, and we would have had a pretty good gainer. This ended up not being a very good gainer, but since it went so horribly against us, I thought it was prudent to go ahead and cut it, take the money and run. It was profits. It wasn't anything crazy, but I don't think it's anything to kind of wrinkle your nose at either. We bought it on 5/17, and that was one thing I looked at too. We had about 3 weeks, so we'll cut it, take our little run here. It was a 2.51% gainer. Nothing crazy, but still 2% is 2%, right? Annualized is 38.12%. And my thought was that's killing the market all the time, every day. So as long as we're getting alpha on the market, the trade didn't work out that well, but it put profits in, build alpha, give me money to put in something else that may work right away. All right, so we have some stuff here, day trade wise. Of a morning, I bought some gold. There we go. Yep, and you can see it right there. Because when this opens, the way my alert's set up is that it will trigger that it crossed the 30. And it did. So there's that one. The SPXL for buyers as well. In the morning, you can see, right? I'm still holding. It didn't hit. We're wildly in profits, but it's fine. It didn't hit. Now silver, on the other hand, it did hit. And you can see we're looking to try to get back in. So little silver, I don't believe it was a huge gainer, but we just sold it on 6/10 or 6/6, which was Thursday, I think, right? Something like that. So pretty quick turnaround on the silver. Looks like a 6 lot. 6 lot, baby profits, but it was in profits. So I figure the next one's going to work in our favor. 0.12% gainer, 0.19%. Sorry, I'm trying to do math in my head. But those will all add up. We got cash out of the markets, and we followed the system. Next up is the TQs. And you can see they did hit. the 70, right? The TQs are pretty good. They're a little less volatile than the Bitcoin, but still pretty strong. Problem with this one is we didn't have that much time. We actually sold this exactly a week ago, so it's a regular customer, and that's okay. But we're just taking advantage when it's available. 1.32% gain. Uh, it's not a huge thing, but for the TQs alone, we're up 4.79% this month, and we're only a week in. So have your perspective about you. Things are going very well. I put an order in to sell Bitcoin. I don't know if it's going to freaking go. Looks like it's took a dump on me. Yeah, it was way up here. You can see it was really close. So now that we have new news, I'll just take my sell order out. It looks like they take a 0.5% as some sort of a fee, and it really screws the whole pooch on the deal. But the thing is so volatile that I still make money. So here's oil. You can see it definitely hit. This was a pretty big position. I don't believe it was that big of a gainer, but we haven't sold this thing since 5/28. What's that, 2 weeks? That's not a long time. 2 weeks ago. But let's take a look and see. I think this was a pretty big one. Yeah, this was a big one. So we had 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 lots. It was a pretty big size position. Ironically, the last time we sold it was 21 lots as well. So there may be something to that. Markets, they do have a thing. We made 0.55%, so nothing crazy. But if you can do that every 2 weeks, there's 25 of those, So then you're grinding higher, man. And we have sometimes in April we made a killing. We made 5% in April, so we just in flow. And then bonds went kind of crazy today. I became a buyer of bonds. We had several spots here. We actually got a big enough position. We're on a higher time frame. You can see that's why there's not an alert on the 30. And we did all the statement stuff. I put that video out Sunday. If you missed it, you can double back and grab that. And we need to check for swing trade entries, and we'll call it a freaking day. And what a day it's been. Happy Monday to you. I'm always excited and happy when the week starts over so we can get in here and get to work. My little intel, man. Playing hard to get, just like usual. There's blue. Bought that on the video. This hit the screener, so that's how it got a flag. And I'm kind of getting it figured out. Repetition, man. The more you do something, the better you get at it. We got a very close one there. Oh, that is an entry. 46.70. Oh, no. We need 50 cents. It's close. Snyder finally grind, and the more it goes sideways, typically, when it goes up, it'll go higher. We locked in the dividend. Everything's cool. We're getting paid for our time. And almost. It's just about being okay if it doesn't happen overnight. Uh, that is probably a character trait that's easier for some. I'm probably on that list where it was kind of easier for me, just by natural disposition. But I think anybody can improve on it once they gain an understanding of the benefits, right? One penny away, and we'll get some kind of crazy move. And there won't be much meat on the bone, but we'll do what we do. We'll put the money in and ask questions later. But yeah, things are going well. I'm excited. Hope y'all are doing well too. We'll do a little big picture at the end if I think about it, because I don't think we hit the charity. We'll do a little look there. Uh, wasn't a huge day for me. Made a little bit of money, but it wasn't crazy. A lot of these are pretty easy. It's just getting your eyes trained where to look. It's kind of like Call of Duty. That game has ran its course. I think it's over for me. I'm getting older. Can't see so good. All right. This one we got in. 61. Man, there's not much room. If we don't get a few little sideways on that flag, then uh, it could hit pretty quick. It can also reverse. I do like that dividend. That's going to be a nice one. That's going to be juicy. This one's pretty close. It could have a big day and gap up and hit the alert. I do a quick scroll too, like 9 o'clock ish. We've got the pre-market going, and I'll even do one after this video just to see if something's going crazy in the after hours. That's how I caught that 25% the other day. Um, you just have to look, man. You have to actually do it. Advisors really humbled me. But those happen pretty regularly, to be honest. You're kind of always, my experience is kind of always have one of those going on. Yeah, the AbbVie, that's the one we sold. I mean, that alone was pretty big size. So, um, I don't know. Maybe we got there, but I don't think so. Uh, a lot of these ones we've had for a while that had normal size on them before I started sizing down just because we were running out of money. When they sell, they will be very nice profits. And Nucor is not hitting the screener, so there's something wrong with that one. And if you're curious and you want to learn, you should type that sucker in FinViz and see which metric isn't matching up. You can get down the rabbit hole for the whys and what fors, but been doing this for a long time, so I just kind of follow the system. And that Ross, we've been more patient. It made even more money, but we're doing all right. I'm faster than the Walmart computer, I'll tell you that. 102, man, that's close for Disney. Unless it goes violently the other direction, that one will happen. So let's take a little quick big picture here. The market was half-ass up. Let's see for the month though. That's why I like tracking the month. We're up 1.5%. So if you think you're really getting left behind in the market and all that, just get a bigger time frame. It ain't that big of a deal. So let's take a look here and just make sure we're not supposed to be putting money in the charity. I don't think so. Yeah, it was a baby day. But that's okay. We got 4 sales in, plus the day trade stuff. I don't really count that stuff. So the streak continues, by the way. Uh, I can't remember the last day I didn't sell stocks. It's literally an all the time thing. So that's what I have. If you made it 25 minutes, hit the like button for me. It's time to get the message out. We've got things rolling. The account's plenty big enough, and this stuff works. So if you know anybody that might be interested, make sure you share it to them, and let's really get the message out. Been long enough, man. And if you're new, make sure you're subscribed. I'm doing this until I'm not doing this, but so far, every day here I am. So thanks for all the support. Have an awesome evening, and we'll try it all over again. Come on.